The plan was rather simple. Hug the shoreline as best I could across Lake Cootharaba, up through the entrance to the Everglades, making my way to Harry's hut. The following day I'd continue upriver, stopping if I needed to camp overnight, but getting to my eventual destination, Camp 15. Morning guys, we are finally on our way, and Lake Cootharaba is living up to its name of being quite choppy. I didn't get away till 9 o'clock, so even though there's not a lot of wind around, there is enough on the lake. And like, it's not deep where I am, my paddles are scraping if I go in deep, and every now and then my rudder will catch on a sandbank, so if we do get swamped, it's only about knee deep, so that's not too bad. So tonight's aim is Harry's hut. It's about 11 kilometres from where I set out. So I am going to stop at Elanda Point on the way up, and then Cootharaba Visitor Centre, which is a regeneration sort of area. So we're actually in Lake Cootharaba now, and this is part of what is called the Noosa Everglades. Now, whoa, that was a big one. The water's deeper now, but that means the waves are getting bigger. Whoa! Yeah, so like I said, this is part of the Noosa Everglades. And the Noosa Everglades is one of only 2 natural Everglades in the world, and the other being the one in Florida. So that's it. I've just got to survive, hopefully, until I get around this point, and that southeasterly will be sheltered a little bit from, I've got a point that's coming up here. This is the roughest water I've had the old kayak in, and of course it's loaded to the hilt. You know me, I don't do things in halves. So we're aiming for that gap up there. I don't know if you can see it. The camera shows it up or not, but you can see where the trees on the left hand side shallow down. That is going up around into the Noosa River. So I just had to stop and empty the water out of the boat. Oh man, it was full. And between that and the rough waves, the boat was becoming very unsteady. So hit a bit of calm water now. I'm just starting to head up the mouth of the river now. Just behind me where I stopped is Cootharaba Visitor Centre. Anyway, we'll have a look at that when we go past. We are officially in the Noosa River. Well, the upper reaches of the Noosa River anyway. The Everglades section. It actually runs all the way down through Lake Cootharaba to Noosa Heads. Ah, that's the peace and quiet I'm looking for. Much calmer water too. We're here at Fig Tree Point Campground in day use area, and right there is the very beginning of the upper Noosa River. I've got about another hour, an hour and a half to go before I get up to Harry's hut where I'm camping tonight. So I plan to camp here on my last night before I head back. It's only 5 kilometres to Elanda Point where I took off from. There's a few nice little sights here. It's just one. Alright, let's get back to paddling. Now, the water here is quite black. Just to give you an idea, I'll stick the paddle in and you can see the colour of it. Yeah, it's a real tea colour, and that's because the river all the way up is lined with tea tree, and so yeah, that's why it gets its colour. So it's very overcast today. Supposed to be getting some rain tomorrow and Saturday, I think, and then fine up. That's all right. Well, here we are at Harry's hut. It's about 1:30. I just took my time, had a little bit of a fish on the way up. Got a couple of little taps, but didn't get anything on the line, but that's all right. Yeah, it's nice and quiet. So I'm just having lunch at the moment, just having some ham off the bone and a bit of tomato, and I'm just waiting for the billy to boil, and I'll get a coffee into me, and I'll get the tent set up and then have a look around. Well, I've just been down on the dock having a bit of a fish. So, first night, first day's paddle, quite rough, a lot of water in the boat. I have looked into a sitting kayak once I get a little bit more experience on this thing. But yeah, it's something I want to look at in the future. But anyway, I'm not used to being able to carry an esky with me. So it's great just having that small esky on the back. I've got some cold meat, frozen meat for the next few nights' dinner. So I bought 5 of these along. 1 for each night on the river before I get back to Elanda Point. So, with that said, oh, that's a lovely sound. Here's the day one over and done with. Cheers, guys. Oh, yeah. Oh, I like this idea. Looks like I have a bit of company for dinner tonight. Yes, I love you too. This is what I'm cooking on tonight. I've got 2 Goshawk metho stoves. I've been using these for a while. They're okay, and I like them because they've got the simmering. Old mate's back. Look at him. Yeah, so I'm going to have beef sausages. Was it beef, tomato, and Worcestershire sausages with some boiled chats, taties, and some carrot. Some beef, tomato, and Worcestershire sausages. And they're just lightly frying in a little bit of homemade ghee. And we've got a couple of chats potato and a baby carrot. Smell the tomato in them and the Worcestershire. A little red for the pan. And a little red for the old fella. Here's to a good first day. Bon appetit.